Hi, Tracy Yvonne here. The house is quiet right now. Nobody's here, but I'm not in my room. I prayed for God's will, and I want peace in my life. I want order. I want relationships. And I grew up in a middle class home. My mom was a classy lady, and she got me into fashion. And I did a little modeling in junior high or right at the beginning of high school. I got to do a fashion show for Brock's department store. If any of y'all remember that store, it was down on Chester, and then they had one in the Valley Plaza. So that's why I'm camera friendly sometimes. But I just wanted to say how much I appreciate what people are doing for me and the preparation that they're doing and the love and the patience to actually wait and let me heal and to really seek God and have that kind of wisdom. It's beautiful. I got to go to a house yesterday, and there was some mustache balm in the bathroom. And she said that her man decorated the house, and I was like, wow, he's a good decorator. I want a house like that, just like that. Maybe that is my house. Maybe God's preparing me. But I'm so grateful. And I love what the 12 and 12 says in the AA 12 steps and 12 traditions. Before you enter into a relationship, make sure that you don't have any deep rooted things that are going to bring upheaval later. I can't imagine any more stuff in me other than just my old stuff, and I'm really emotional right now. I'm really overwhelmed. I'm really grateful. This is what I prayed for, and I prayed for God's will in my love life, and now He's preparing me and cleaning me up, and He's got me somewhere. And it was really hard first. I was really bored because I wasn't doing anything. I wasn't doing God's will. And we talked today about complacency, and I shared honestly and said that yesterday was one of the best days I've had in years, which is true because I had prayed the night before and said, God, show me tomorrow what you want me to do. What is your will for me here? And I came back from morning meditation at 8 in the morning, and I went in my room, and it felt like a prison. And I was like, I can't be in here today. But I was stubborn, and I sat on the bed and started pulling out my Christian college class. And God did for me what I couldn't do for myself. And He had a lady come over and ask if I would ride along with her to the house to turn off the porch light. And I mentioned I had gotten food the day before. And she's like, do you need food? I said, yeah. She said, just ask. Closed mouths don't get fed. And so today she's going to help me with my food stamps. I've been calling them today and missing. They say they're going to call back, but then I answered the phone and nobody was there. So anyway, I'm going to just come be on hold. And I know that little problem now. But I had that Pepsi, and it was just like, it wasn't the Pepsi. It was literally like champagne in my promised land. And I got to go out in it yesterday. And I felt so overwhelmed. I literally closed my eyes in the mini mart when I took a sip, and I was just so happy. And then I just opened my eyes like, whoa, get back to reality. Because because there was a man standing there with hot chocolate, and I didn't even hear him for a minute. I didn't even know, nothing was around. It was just, it's just a lifetime of pain and stubbornness and resentment are washing away. And it was like relief. It's what it felt like, relief. And then all day I just stayed outside, which I need to go do today. And played Jenga. Got my Jenga game out. And I got to ask a roommate if I could go to the meeting with her that night. A housemate, and she did. And she had other people in the car. And she had on like house music, and when we were coming home, I shared in the meeting today, you know, I was listening to music about sex, because club music is pretty raunchy nowadays. But hey. So it was fun. It was amazing. And it didn't bother me. I just felt happy. I just felt like I was at a rave, and I really miss clubbing a lot. So is there a nooner today, Ash?
No.
Oh, okay.
It is Friday, right?
Yeah, I might try to go to AA on the bus. I need to get out of the house.
Okay.
Yeah, maybe someone wants to go with me. I don't know. I have a few bus passes. I have a few ideas. So yeah, it was powerful, and I didn't want it to end. I didn't want to come home. I was so happy listening to music, even though it wasn't my forte. It was fun. I just had fun. There's grace, and so it was one of the best days I've had in a long time. So I just wanted to share that. That's breakthrough for me, and that's what my higher power told me when I lived on the coast is you'll know you're doing well when you have friends to go to lunch and shop with after the meetings. That's when you know you have good recovery, instead of just always anybody can go to a meeting. And it's hard to work the steps and get a sponsor, but it takes real effort to make friends. So I'm going to sign off now. I just wanted to share my breakthrough, and I'm excited. Okay, God bless.